going on, guys? Out here today at Kent Lynn, you know, for a bit of a ride. Unfortunately, I got a bit of a sore knee, so today is going to be more of a video type video. I'm going to test. Well, actually, I spoke about this in a video like a while ago, and I was like, that's actually not a bad idea. And today, I'm going to be trying to ride with like a GoPro selfie stick, and I'm gonna like mount it to my frame, have it come out, and then point back at myself while I ride. And I guess this is just going to be me trying to do that. And I'll give some like tips, I guess, along the way on my, I don't know, I guess my educational advice, or my, yeah, I guess my advice as someone who, I don't know, I have a trade background, and I also do a lot of stuff with GoPros, so I reckon I can make it happen. So I'm gonna try to do that today. And yeah, like, yeah, let's just see if we can do this and what it looks like. So there's a dude on a bobcat over there, so sorry if you can't hear me too well. So the main reason I wanted to do this was because it goes along with the whole like riding on your own, filming on your own, and all that other stuff. And I just want to try new things. So I'm going to be using, hold on one second, with any real GoPro pole, I guess. But I'm going to be using a monopod just simply because of how like stiff it is. And when this extends, like it realistically stays reasonably like steady still. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. That extends out a bit more too. That is an absurd amount of length to try attach to my bike. But what I'm basically going to do, I've got some, what else have I got actually? Hold on. I've got myself some gaff tape on my GoPro, obviously. But yeah, so I'm going to gaff tape the areas that I'm going to tape onto my bike first, so I can try to protect the frame a little bit, and then have it shoot out somewhere around here. This is going to be a weird one, but let's see if I can get it done. This honestly looks so stupid. Oh my god. So I've got a special attachment here so I can actually use my GoPro and attach it to, that's going to be annoying me that I can't have that straight. Oh, that's going to bug the shit out of me. See how it's tilted, and I need it sorted to be, anyway, I've got an attachment so I might be able to make that work still. But that's going to shake a lot when I ride. So I do recommend only doing this with the GoPro Hero 7 and upwards, just because the shake's going to be really bad. I also did bring my Karma grip, so like the GoPro stabilizer, to try that out as well. But I guess, I don't know, there's nothing else to realistically do but instead go try ride and see what the footage looks like. So let's get pedaling and see how this goes. Not off to a good start. You need to have a lot more wit about you with this, because, oh god. Oh my god, I can only imagine how shaky that is. I'm not going to hit a jump with it because I can only imagine how shaky that would be. Oh god. We've tilted down. I need to tighten this guy up. 6 foot. Alright, well, straight off the bat, it shakes a lot. That's still reasonably tight, but we'll continue. You really need to pay attention to what's ahead of you, because you definitely don't want your GoPro going into a tree. Like, oh my god. This is going to be an interesting part when you start to go down things. Now, you don't need things. You need to, oh my god. Oh god. I'm gonna pull up down here and see what this looks like, because this looks funny as hell. Right, we'll try to get down this one last rock guard feature. Take off. No hope in doing hell with. I've got to climb that down. For some reason, I've forgotten how to ride this one. Oh man. Okay, so after testing and looking at the first bit of footage, it looks sick, okay? I'm scratching my bike as I need to tape that there somewhere. It's hard to see in the video, but it's definitely scratched and rubbing and removing the paint, which is not what we want. But I think maybe if I move the pole in a little bit to try give it some more sturdiness, to try remove the amount of shake, mightn't be a bad idea. But it's just like figuring out how close is too close and how far is too far. But the concept definitely works. It's dangerous as hell, but it's fun. So I'm gonna go back up, I'll ride back up. Actually no, there's a fun section here that I can ride. When I go to climb, I'll take it off. But we'll do this climb bit. On the climb! Making me ride. I'm not even picking the line that I usually would pick, because it's making me think twice. So I'll go over a pros and cons list at the end of the video, but I guess you guys can sort of figure them out for yourself while I do this. Anyway, it's time to climb back up. So this is actually the distance that I can, it's the shortest I can push it in without having to untape it and retape it. So I'm gonna have to climb with this like this. So I thought may as well try this length out as well, see if it's any better. I want to see what it's like. So I do understand it is shooting in super view, so it should be reasonably wide enough still to get us. And then obviously you can look up my nose. That's always a nice feature, that I can talk to you guys like this when I ride. And maybe some nice cinematic B-roll. At least when it's at this distance I can grab it and pull it back to me. So who knows, this angle might work. I guess I'll know when I get up the top and I'll have a look at it. I just watched the footage back, and having the pole really short obviously keeps it a lot more stable, but you do lose obviously that wider field of view. So next lap I'm going to keep it a bit, or maybe make it a little bit longer. But yeah, this is what I'm working with at the moment. I've got a normal J bar going into an extension to like portrait, into another extension to portrait to keep it landscape. That's what I'm working with. If I obviously had something that was not as many pieces, obviously the GoPro would stay more sturdy and wouldn't move and tilt and do all that other stuff that it is doing, but I don't have that. I don't have anything that would realistically get me out of trouble. I do have just a landscape to landscape extension, which might have helped me, but I don't know. I guess I could test that out again sometime, seeing as I'm always riding with this monopod, because it comes super handy when I'm filming with the Sony and the 70-200. Not for photos really, but for filming when you're having to zoom in and out and track someone. Having that monopod just gives you that little bit of extra stability to make the shot look a bit more smooth and clean. But anyway, let's get back up to the top of the 5-ways. So it sort of works. I reckon we can all agree that it somewhat works. I'm lucky enough to have the GoPro Karma grip, and like hyper smooth on the Hero 7. Like, it definitely works. No one's lying that it doesn't work. It's not as good as the Hero 8, which I think the Hero 8 with boost smooth with this would be ridiculously well, which I might try when John gets back, because John actually has a Hero 8. So that'll be a good little comparison video. But for now, I'm gonna try rig up the Karma grip to this and see what happens. This is now just getting ridiculous. Little pro tip: if you've got a Karma grip and you have a Hero 7, there's no need to have Hypersmooth on. Actually, having Hypersmooth on doesn't make the footage any better whatsoever, so it's best to turn Hypersmooth off if it's inside a gimbal. After some super quick mods, this is now what we're dealing with. So I've removed a lot of the stuff, the extensions and stuff like that, and now it is literally just the Karma grip looking straight back at the bike. And I honestly think that this might even be the best way to do this. Hopefully, let's see how it actually goes. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Turn around, every now and then I fall in love, and I need you more than now. I think this super jump was more scary than actually hitting it. Yo, what's going on guys? Just wrapping up today's video, which actually surprisingly turned out reasonably well. Obviously using the Karma grip was the biggest success of the day, which is sort of a little bit disappointing, because I know like there's probably gonna be more people that ride with like a GoPro Hero 7 than what they do with the GoPro, you know, Karma grip. And then also having to carry another gimbal in your bag to ride is just more weight. And like for me, as someone who likes riding mountain bikes and likes creating content, I want to try ride with the most little amount possible, but still be able to create the most I can. But regardless of everything, the Hero 7 definitely did work. It's not that it didn't work. I think if I was to have less attachments, and maybe just one straight piece to shoot back, I think the footage would have definitely worked a lot better. I do really believe that the Hero 8 and the Hero Max are pretty much cameras that are made for this type of filming. You might look like a complete idiot having this huge selfie stick in front of you, but the footage looks pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie, it is really nice to shoot a different angle from what is usually seen in like the YouTube mountain biking world and like GoPro mountain biking world. It's just a cool perspective, and like, yeah, you're gonna look like an idiot having this huge pole at the front of you, but you create and capture like a really fun angle. So I think that, yeah, I really do think that if anyone is gonna try this, just make sure that like the GoPro selfie stick you use is like reasonably like, you know, big and well built, because if you have one that's like really flimsy, you're just gonna be like flopping all over the joint and your footage is going to look shocking. So but yeah, so with today's video, obviously it was just all about the video aspect of it. I also did go out and actually take photos as well, which I think I'll make next week's video, because a little bit more into how to do that as well, because there's obviously settings and stuff involved which will help you take the best photos while using the GoPro mountain biking selfie stick. But yeah, so we just hit 400 subs, which is like crazy. So thank you to all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, all the guys that are enjoying this content. Like in every other video, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you. If you guys have any ideas of stuff you'd like, be sure to drop it down below and I'll try my best to make something like it, or yeah, whatever. I do really like joining the two worlds of like my film, photo, like capturing brain, and like mountain biking and like making stuff like this video, because it's just fun. I enjoy both worlds colliding like that. But yeah, so besides that, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe and all that other jazz. I actually did film one lap with without the Karma grip, and the GoPro was in portrait mode, which actually turned out really well, and there was actually very minimal amount of shake. So if you do want to check that out, it'll be up on my Instagram. But yeah, besides that, as always, thanks to Polygon Bikes, thanks to Bicycles Online, thanks to Etnies Australia for the shoes that I ride and all that jazz. And thanks to you guys who actually enjoy what I do. But yeah, besides that, yeah, I guess I'll catch you. I'll see you next Monday. Peace. Oh wait, I haven't said pat puppies in a long time, and my dog's in my little room, so 1 moment. Make sure you pat your puppy. All these dogs at the moment would be absolutely loving the fact that all their humans are at home like 24/7. It's just like, look at this guy. Oh man. If you want to follow this guy, Liz the Beagle, my girlfriend Steph, she beagle grams hard, so yeah. But anyway, see you guys. Bye.